Hello everyone, Atrum and John here, and welcome to a Pro Tour Gauntlet. I was getting tired of getting f***ed over in drafts. Trust me, my record is X and infinite now, which makes me feel real bad considering that I crushed the first like 5 that I did, and then it just... Well, John can attest for my land drawing abilities. They are
You're really good
legendary.
at home runs.
They are legendary.
Yeah, you're really good at hitting like less than 1 out of 2,000% in a
What?
row.
In a row. In a row. Actually, I think we got me to a 1 out of 200,000 recently, didn't
Yeah,
we?
I
Yeah.
think
So 1 out of 200,000. Anyways, so looking at this list, anything we want to change? I don't even know what the meta is for this Pro Tour Gauntlet.
there's the greenback delirium. There's the company deck. There's the Emrakul deck. The emerge deck. This is just kind of good stuff.
Do we want like a Gideon, or do we want this Emrakul in the main because of all these decks running Emrakul?
Could be. Emrakul's real good.
Is Dragonlord Atarka good? I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, how good is this Thalia's Lancers in this deck?
All these lancers searches up everything. You get all of it.
Oh,
You get every. Yeah.
yeah,
Emrakul.
it does get everything. Okay, never mind. I think we want the Emrakul. I don't know what we cut though.
Jamoka seems kind of dorky.
Maybe. Could take out one of the tireless tracker's really good. Yeah, Dramoka
Yeah.
could be dorky.
The
Or we could
ones,
cut one of the tragic arrogances.
sure, yeah. Ones, twos, threes, and look uncuttable.
Yeah,
What
pretty
is the
much you
fourth?
don't want to adjust this zone, so it's what do you adjust up here?
Oh, so this deck has the Brazella thing.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh, there's a Bruna. And I'm like, so there must be... Ah, there it is.
So this should be fun.
All right, let's give it a go. Okay. I was like, did I hit submit before the timer ran out? I thought I had 20 seconds. Okay, good. Not that it would really matter either way. It would just make the Emrakul on the sideboard. But I
Yeah,
think there's enough decks that are just doing stupidly big broken things that we just want to do stupidly big broken things.
yeah, as is kind of
Well, this
standard
hand's...
now, right? Because Eldrazi.
Sure. I don't like this. It doesn't do anything. Do we need to
Okay.
mulligan because it doesn't do a damn thing?
You have 5 lands.
Sure, whatever. I mean, 5 lands is norm. If I don't want to get mana screwed, I have to have 5 land hands. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just the way things go. Blue red. Is that an Eldrazi deck? I think.
No idea.
Blue red colors. Oh, speaking of Eldrazi.
Obvious.
So the 2 7 drops and the infinity drop, just to top it all off.
Yeah, but land counts.
Right. So, thing in the ice.
This is the Thermal Alchemist deck, maybe?
There was the Thermo Alchemist deck.
Yeah, it's the Thermal Alchemist thing in the ice. It was on coverage. I don't know. We probably should be looking at the list.
I probably should. Since we already have red and white, and all this has green, I'm gonna just grab planes here.
Okay.
I mean, we have infinity green basically. Okay, well there's a tap plane to play, so play that. Yeah, I probably should look up the lists, shouldn't I? Or you could, and be useful.
Let's go with Thermal Alchemist.
Here, okay, I'm gonna look up the list. Let's see. Eldritch Moon Pro Tour Gauntlet, and F6 during his turn, because I got nothing else to do during his turn. Okay, so our lists are White Black Control, Teamer Emerge, Bant Company, Green Black Delirium, Green Red Ramp, Blue Red Fevered Visions.
There's a Thermal Alchemist.
This is Blue Red Fevered Visions, by the way. I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
it's the Goggles deck, but
Right. So, yeah, 4 Thermal Alchemist, 3 Thing in the Ice, 2 Jace, 4 Fevered Visions. Ooh, that guy's good. I think I wait till next turn to play him, though.
How many bolts is this deck running?
2 Lightning Axe, 3 Fiery Impulse,
Yeah, so we wait a turn.
4 Fiery Temper. Yeah. I'm gonna play this and not reveal anything because I don't have to. Okay. He has infinity things in ice.
That could be bad.
It could be very bad.
He only has 3 cards.
Right.
So he can't just go spells, flip, kill you.
Right.
Yeah, he needs 4 spells.
Right. He has to wait at least 1 turn before he can go spell. Spell. Flip.
Yeah. This thing is definitely dead, I'm sure.
I would imagine. I mean, he only has 7 pieces of removal for it. Well, no, more. 9. 9 plus 2 unsubstantiates.
Okay.
The deck's running 2 mainboard Dispel. That seems interesting. And it runs one of those. The Geiger Sanitarium.
Yeah.
What were you saying about unsubstantiate?
It kind of hits Emrakul pretty hard. That's new.
It's definitely awkward for the Emrakul deck. Incendiary Flow. Where did I not know? Oh, right, because they also have 4 Incendiary Flow and 4 Collective Defiance. God, I was not looking up in the sorceries. I was just looking at the instants.
Oh, okay.
So they have infinity removal for little guys.
Yeah, that might have been nice to know.
I don't think it changed whether or not we played the guy. So.
Yeah.
But it does change some interesting other things. So Collective Defiance is 4 damage to a creature, 3 damage to an opponent, or the person does a Wheel of Fortune. And when does this hit us?
At the end step, I think.
At each... So... Okay. So yeah, if we have 4 more cards, so we're just gonna get, like, torn apart by that? Sweet.
Pretty much.
Okay, well, we got another guy. Guys! Lose. Well... Yeah. I have a feeling this deck's gonna tear us a new one. Just a feeling.
Okay, Thalia's Lancers could go get Dramoka.
Yeah, I think Dramoka's like the one way we come back out of this. Randomly worth noting, Bruna doesn't disappear. Bruna and Gisela don't disappear when the thing in the ice flips.
They're horrors?
They're
wow,
horrors.
Going deep.
Right. Draw a card in response, I guess. Doesn't really change anything, but... Sylvan Advocate. That guy's gonna be big.
But we're probably just dead next.
It's possible. He's only got... I guess he's got 2 cards in hand. He'll have 3 next turn.
Yeah.
I think we have to play the Lancers this turn and fetch up Dramoka. Or we could fetch up Gisela. Try to play to that line.
Giselle is also a horror?
Yeah. Both halves are horrors.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So I'll go land. Land. Thalia's Lancers! Go! Get me something legendary. Which in this case equals something.
Yeah, if he has 2 spells, we're dead.
Pretty much. If he doesn't, we might have a turn or 2 to try to assemble something goofy and do something.
Brazella?
Brazella would be stupidly goofy because he actually loses the ability to cast his entire deck. Because your opponent can't cast CMC 3 or less spells, and there's not a greater than CMC 3 spell in their deck.
Yeah.
So if Brazilla comes online, he loses. So that's a thing, right?
I think so.
Actually, what we really want is a way. Ooh, we get to discard Gisela,
Yeah.
and then we get to reanimate it with Bruna, and then flip it automatically. So
Yeah.
we don't have to take a full turn, because this is going to make us discard.
However, I'm pretty sure we're just dead, but if
But
we're not,
if we're not, this is, like, super janky, man.
Thermal Alchemist.
Okay.
That's not a spell. Oh.
Now, we just gotta have
Like-
him not have a way to murder the Gisela at instant speed. Which is what he has: fiery tempers, lightning axes, fiery impulses, which all kill it. Unsubstantiate also deals with it. But if he doesn't, out of his 3 cards that he'll have in hand, we might stand a chance.
I think he just has 3 lands.
Well, since he clicked on a spell to pay the cost, I don't think he has 3 lands. But
Okay, kill the Lancer. I like kill the wheel.
this is actually fine, though, because he's out of mana. Oh, is he hitting
Yeah,
us?
but
He's wheeling us.
yeah, we get wheel.
That's very awkward. We don't have a way to buy back Bruna or any of this shit, do we?
Nope.
That was super awkward. Although,
Founder's
this
good.
actually just kills everything. So, that's sweet. I mean, it's
Yeah.
awkward, but it's sweet in the same sense that we're just going to murder everything. But then we gotta figure out how we deal with that.
Oh, that's an easy one to deal with.
How?
We'll just play everything.
What?
That's easy to deal with. We'll just play everything. That's not going to kill us for a long time.
Fair. Yeah, okay. So Chandra, -4 Chandra, just wipe everything out, I guess?
Well, we attack first.
Right. Right, obviously. I'm just trying to think if there's any other way we could do things.
No.
I
We
mean,
could.
could play an Oath of Nissa, but that's too risky, I think. Because if we don't hit a land in the top 3, we're f***ed. So,
We could Declaration, Advocate, but both of these are just going to kill us, so Chandra's
Yeah.
the way to go.
right. Chandra just wipes everything out. Okay.
We're likely still dead, but
Likely, but you never know. Womp. Clean all that shit up. Okay, so we're at 7. Thalia's Lancers is expensive, but we should be able to play pretty much everything else. Next turn, we'll be able to play Nissa, Advocate, Oath of Nissa.
yeah.
And get down to the point where we shouldn't be strictly dead at that point.
Probably fail to find with Oath and Nissa. Because this Fevered Visions goes off at what?
At 4 cards.
4?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. So, Nissa wants to make a guy then, I think.
I would imagine so, because we don't want to be taking hits from that if we can afford not to. Or if we can afford to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
This is dying.
Probably should point this at our face if he's got a 3 damage spell.
Well, Lightning Axe can't point at the face. Oh, he's using that. Okay. Well, I will discard one of these Oaths of Nissa. Because, whatever. Discard. Oh, he's madnessing in his Fiery Temper. To, I guess, shoot Nissa?
Our face.
I don't know yet. It's not saying. To shoot our
Yeah.
face. Okay. So we will be basically dead here.
Can Oath of Nissa hit anything good? No.
I don't think so.
There's no life.
But I still have to. I still play it, but I don't think it can hit anything good. You don't. Well, it could hit Nahiri, which could nuke this. But based
Okay.
on those, I think I just let it whiff.
Yeah.
So let it
We're still
whiff.
gonna take 2 damage, but
Right. But we do have lethal on the crackback if he doesn't have a way to finish us off.
yeah. With 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, 4 cards plus anything that he also draws. We're like got a 90% chance to be dead here. Maybe even
Yeah.
95, up to 98. But
Hey,
yeah,
maybe he'll hit the 1 out of 2,000. I mean, someone else has to do it at some point, right?
right.
Stasis snare, not good.
F6.
All right, big draw. Tapped out, man.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so that was ugly. So, versus him, we want ways to remove enchantments because that's one of his main things is fevered visions. Don't know if we need all 3, but we'll at least put it there for right now. We actually don't want the Emrakul versus him. Actually, do we want Quarantine Field versus him?
Emrakul's no good.
I mean, it feels really expensive, but I suppose it only costs probably like 8 or 9.
Yeah, if he's wheeling us.
Fair. I don't think we need the Dragon Lord Dramoka, though. That felt clunky.
Sure.
Stasis Snares could be good, but they also have a very high chance of being fairly useless because he only runs 9 creatures. So maybe actually we'll cut like 1 and 1 from each of those. And
Could bring in Gideon.
could bring in the Gideon. Could just bring in like Rending Volleys. Because you know that
Rending Volley
kills
only
his
hits-
thing in the ice and his Jace.
Okay, Rending Volley's not terrible.
Just bring in 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like this, I think. Give it a go. Getting hit with the Wheel of Fortune effect was the part that killed us the last game.
Yeah.
This is a hand, sort of.
Sure.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in existence.
Summon Advocate's a really good card.
It is indeed. Alright, another forest. How many forests are in this deck? I didn't even remember.
Probably 3.
I think it's like 5 actually.
You have the list, right?
Yeah, here it is. 5 forests, 1 mountain, 5 plains.
Okay.
'Cause it's a 26 land deck.
Eloquence. Oh, jeez.
Well, that'll get me to a nice declaration stone most likely.
He doesn't go off. We can play another Advocate, I think.
Yeah, it's an interesting question how good the loot is for him.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to go off, obviously. But is the loot invaluable to him? Or is the loot just kind of an excess thing for him right now?
Well, if it's loot discard Fiery Temper, that's really good for him.
I'm thinking I'm going to declaration it.
Okay.
I see the line for playing a Sylvan Advocate here. And just getting more beatdown. But I feel like the loot... Like, there's a small chance he could have been banking on the loot to do some really good stuff for him.
Probably has enough Jace.
If he does, that's fine because we wasted 1 then.
Anyway, no.
Yeah, it's like
Thermal.
they don't have 3-mana creatures, so.
Okay, white lands.
This does not get through that, but maybe he doesn't know that. Classic
Terminal's coming
check.
in.
Ha!
Yeah.
Check is good.
Do we even have Terminal's command?
We do not.
Okay.
But he doesn't know that.
I kind of like the board. It's not really much. Fevered Visions doesn't really do much.
Fevered Visions
And
actually
he
probably
got-
helps us at this point.
Yeah, Thin Ice is not very good right now.
That's actually pretty decent.
Kills one thing.
Yeah. Well.
Exiling it's really annoying.
Yeah. Kinda is.
Well, if he didn't block this first time, he probably doesn't block a second time, I think.
Wow. Yeah. Most likely. Really a question of... So, I guess we go... swing, then we play land, play Gisela, and just see what that does.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't block again.
Oh.
Free damage.
4 free damage.
Yeah, free damage. I'll take it.
Next turn, Advocate goes crazy with Needle Spires.
Yeah, it does. Because Needle Spire will be a 4/3 double striker.
Yep.
It's pretty solid. I imagine Gisela is just nuked here, one way or another. Yep, she's
I'd rather have him
she's getting
nuke the Gisela.
exiled. Bye, Gisela.
That's probably better than having the Advocate die.
In this case, yes, probably. Because if he doesn't have a removal for the Advocate, I play a land and then it's out of the range of basically all of his removal.
Yep.
Okay.
Unsubstantiate right now, probably.
Probably. Oh, Fiery Impulse to kill the Advocate because he's suddenly like, wait a second, that thing's gonna get big.
Yep.
Yeah. But because he tapped out, I guess I get to get in there with this Needle Spire for 4 damage. So, you know, that's a thing.
Or we could play that.
Or I could play that. It doesn't give any benefit.
Probably not. That should we Stasis Snare Wandering Funeral?
I don't mind that, but I don't think he's attacking with the Wandering Fumarole next turn. I'm thinking.
Well, if you're attacking,
I think we get in with this because it puts him down to 8.
yeah, I'm saying if you attack with Spires, he probably comes back with Funeral.
It's an option, and if he comes back with Fumarole, then we'll, I think, just... If I don't attack with Spires, he probably won't attack with the Fumarole. It's kind of like how things will probably go here. So, I think I attack with the Spires. Ugh. Here's another Impulse? Really? That's gross.
And that's why we don't attack.
Yes, thank you. That's probably actually decent for us. Okay, well,
That's pretty good.
it's a thing, yeah. Grab a forest, play a forest. They'll probably die before it flips, but you never know. Ooh, that's nice.
Is it?
Possibly. You never know. Could be nice. Like if we
Could
draw
be nice.
if we draw planes to flip the Nissa, it could be actually real nice. Because then
Yeah.
he goes Nuke Nissa in response, and we go Avacyn in response. And he goes, oh shit. That counts. It counts. Oh, wow. He
Okay.
just had no answer at all. I guess I put out the token.
You put out token, the ping kills Nissa.
Right. If I
So
plus
wrong.
Nissa just doesn't really do much, and she goes down to 2. Then she dies putting out a token.
If you put it to 4, you can't
Well,
straight
then
up.
he's also going to ping Nissa with this, too.
That's what I'm saying. He'll put it to
He'll put it to
3
1.
with that.
And then he'll
Fevered
put it to
Vision.
1 with Fevered Visions.
And then he has to spend a ping on his turn. So, drawing a card or getting a 4/4 better.
I think getting a 4/4 is better because it dodges most of his removal.
Yeah, I think you're right. Zero Alchemist is pretty good.
Yeah, it's apparently a card. Apparently. Yep, bye Nissa. See ya.
This way we don't. We do take 2 damage.
Well,
Oh.
we still... Ooh, okay. I could Stasis Snare as Thermo Alchemist here, and then we won't take the 2 damage.
Sounds like a good plan.
Especially that way it'll prevent an extra damage here from the Thermo Alchemist. Probably should have done it prior to playing the Nissa, but then we didn't have the white for the Avacyn, so it was like hard to actually judge what you could not do. Okay, there's another Stasis Snare. Yeah, if he brings our life just a little bit below his, we get to play the Linvala and be really in good shape. But, which I guess the Fevered Visions will do that next turn.
Yeah. Also, we can Battlefield Forge, do random stuff with that.
We
He's gonna
won't
go
need
9.
to because we're going to take 4 next turn from Fevered Visions currently. So, it's going to be a lot.
Could just Avacyn.
Well, we're still going to take 4 either way.
It's 2 then.
Oh, right, because the triggers go draw, check, draw, check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine just playing an Avacyn, so we only take 2, and that way we have a beater. And then we also will have the option to play Linvala next turn and gain 5 life.
Yeah. And unless he has unsubstantiate here. Okay.
Now, these Fevered Visions are going to give him, like, infinite fuel to do whatever the hell he needs to do.
Yeah. It's a good card.
Lava or Lightning Axe. Yep. Oh, discarding Fiery Temper. That's just, like, OP. Yep. Big stuff is...
Yeah. Fumarole.
Yeah, I mean, he can ping himself 1 to Fumarole, and then... Or not. He's going to play something else. Okay.
Dead?
Are we dead? That is a good question.
Four damage.
Collective Defiance does 3 to an opponent. I don't see what he does is 4 here. Yeah, okay, that does 3 to us. So then Linvala comes in, gives us 6 life. Play Oath of Nissa with...
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Nissa can hit a land, too.
It could. That is an option. We kind of want, like, a way to beat him down quicker, but I don't think that's going to be an option.
Evolving Wilds?
Sure. Evolving Wilds. So this will put us to 4. Linvala isn't killing him next turn. Is the
Put us to 2.
You're right. This is gonna put us to 2. We're basically dead anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of need that Avacyn to stick around. Sure. Alright, well, that was a thing, I guess.
Yeah, our deck doesn't really match up well against this thing.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate part with that deck, because it's just like, okay, our deck wants to play the decks that are going bigger, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really match well versus the deck that's just like, okay, draw all these cards and die. And I'm just like, okay, sure. Yeah. Interesting match anyways. Oh, before I forget, so no one ever responded to me about my Thoughtseizes that I was handing out. So I guess I have to pick new people. Don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'll have to go through the list and randomize and do shit. Also, besides that, there will be only one video between now and GP Indy Max, and then there will be a break for a weekend because I'm going over to Indianapolis to play with Team Salt in GP Indy. Go Team Salt. Oh, come on. Stop laughing. You're part of Team Salt. You don't get to laugh. Anyways, so we'll be over at GP Indy and playing Modern. So that'll be interesting because I don't play Modern. So gotta figure that one out on the fly. And yeah, so we'll be back again sometime probably. Oh, and then I'm actually out of town again the weekend after. So it's gonna be a few weeks actually before the next video comes out, after maybe one more before GP Indy. So just kind of be expecting that, and yeah, time off. I need it. Clearly, Moto's told me that so far. So anyways, we'll see you all in